Let us drain our cups to these three strong bastards! When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
When dragons flew to war, everything burned. I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Aegon Targaryen sits the Iron Throne.
I was given the Conqueror's name, so I shall wear his armor to war.
The war will be fought, and many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
The dragons dance, and men are like dust under their feet.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Dracarys!
Welcome back. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy.
And I be Steve. Why are you a fucking pirate?
Because
there's no pirates.
It felt right.
And this is Streaming Things. Streaming House of the Dragon. The season 3 finale.
Oh, shit.
We're in high spirits over here.
Yeah, man, it's late.
We got to watch it together for the first time.
Yeah, this whole season. Maybe since the first season we've watched the hot tea together.
Seriously.
It's been a long, long time. We had to do it. They forced our hand. Much like Corliss's hand was forced as the hand.
Yes.
Our hand was forced. We didn't get a screener. They said, nay.
Nay.
I actually got an email that said, we would like you to be surprised, which is so dumb. Because like, I would have been surprised watching it 5 days ago too. I just would have been prepared for this episode. But hey, I get the sentiment. They don't want any leaks.
We invite you to be grateful for what you got.
Yeah. I did appreciate, Kit, you showed me right as we sat down to watch the episode, they sent you an email. Congratulations, here's your screener. And it's like, to where?
Yeah, they do that.
To what end?
They do that sometimes. Like sometimes if someone tells me no, usually HBO, they'll be like, but we're happy to send you screeners as the episode premieres. And I'm like, no, thanks. I have HBO Max.
I don't want to brag.
I mean, I much appreciate trying to save me the $12. But yeah, so grateful that, obviously, they do help us advertise their show and stuff.
Yeah, we got to this point. Yeah.
But it was so fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad it happened in a weird way.
Yeah.
We got pizza. We get to watch it together. Now we're all goofy and silly. And people that have never listened to the show as it's meant, which is completely ridiculous and sleep-addled.
Yeah.
Welcome. This is how we really do it here.
It's going to be really off the rails, I can already tell.
And we know the title, The Treasons at Tumbleton.
The T's and the T's.
Okay, that's not true. I have many criticisms. In general, I love the show more than most people, it seems like, on the internet. I do have many criticisms. One of my biggest criticisms, episode titles fucking suck.
Title game's whack, bro.
You know what I mean?
There are some wild ones like the Dragon in Winter.
What does that even mean?
The Faceless Men is the one that's like, sure, I get what you're going for, but like...
That's one of the more egregious.
Yeah.
And then the ones that are like, make sense are still lame. Tumbleton. You know what I mean?
Salt and Sea, Fire and Blood.
Yeah, nah. Okay, so the title namer, maybe get someone else. Season 4. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
They should have named this episode like after the biggest thing that happened, which was like Ulf's tiny little peen. I love to see it.
More of that, less of everything else.
But I'll hold off on that on my overall thoughts.
DUI, dragon under influence.
He did. He was driving that bad boy under influence for sure.
He's looking for KFC. Torch that.
Some cop woke me up and now I gotta drive home.
There's so much to talk about that went down in this finale. What we're going to do is give our overall thoughts on what happened, and then we'll do a scene-by-scene, play-by-play recap with thoughts of exactly what went down. We'll wrap it all up at the very end with our Valyrian Steels, what we call our top 3 favorite moments of the episode. We'll go through any dragon eggs that we could come up with on the fly. These are like deep lore references, Easter eggs, tids and bits, that kinds of thing. And then we'll nominate our Mummer's Dragon, our favorite performance from the finale. And then we'll wrap it all up, maybe, with some Westerospection. That's a special extra spoiler bumped segment at the very end where we talk to people who have read the book already or people who don't care, savages, graybeards, if you will.
Graybeards, yeah.
I might not live long enough to see the season 4. Going with Steve's nonsensical pirate vibe there.
I'd be a winter wolf.
And we'll talk about where they might go with this, the changes from the book, anything like that will be in that section. So much action-packed content up ahead. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're on YouTube.
Ring that bell.
Yeah, you can go to the Patreon at patreon.com/streamingthings and check out all of our coverage, which is, ad-free episodes, early episodes, but also 8 seasons of Game of Thrones shit just like this. Breaking Bad, we're 9 episodes deep into season 3 right now. Arcane, Midnight Mass, Firefly. It goes on and on and on. So much content.
And we just opened a brand new merch store. So go rep the pod. I've got a shirt on right now. But the real big thing is that we're debuting a shirt.
Nut bit mutton.
Based off our favorite dragon sheep stealer. You can get your own Team Black or Team Green version of the Nut.
I don't even
Mutton
call
shirt.
them that because I'm so staunchly Team Black. But the green version is superior.
It does look great, yeah.
It's awesome.
Cool.
That design looks great on the green shirt. Andy made that call. It was the right call.
Oh, thanks,
but
man.
Guys, we're only going to be offering that for a very limited time, maybe like a week or two. So if you want it, get it.
Exclusive Nut bit mutton shirt. But
Shout out my friend Leslie that made the design. Super
yes,
cool.
incredible graphic designs
I really like
on the
that girl.
entire shop.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Sheep
I
Stealer.
fucking hang out with her.
But one lucky person will get a free Nut But Button shirt. All you have to do to enter that contest is just email the show and be part of our mailbag episode. Just as a thank you to all the people that always send in their great thoughts. Reminder, the mailbag episode will take place next week. We'll discuss the entire season, any kind of lingering thoughts or projections on season 4, that kind of stuff. Streamingthingspod@gmail.com. Send in your thoughts and it may be read aloud on the show and start a discussion betwixt us. That is the plan. All right, the finale's over.
Oh,
Andy.
yeah, man.
We're flying high on this finale right now.
Dude.
What did you think of, what's it called?
The Treasons
The
at
Treasons
Tumbleton.
at Tumbleton.
That one.
Yeah, this episode was fantastic. I thought it was great. I thought that, first off, I would like to say that whoever put together the previously on did such a good fucking job.
That was a long one.
It was a super long one.
It was
and
long,
it was
but
like,
exceptionally done.
oh yeah, dude, I was on the edge of my sheet. My seat. Like, what the fuck's going to happen next?
He was at the edge of it.
Seriously, I was like, what's going to happen next? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to watch. I'm about to find out. No, so I think that it was a tall order to land as many ships as they did in this episode. And for the most part, they all landed. There was a few kind of like out of left field things that happened. Like Gwaine suddenly being like, I have an idea, and like, let's grab Corlys and Rhaenyra. I'm like, what are we doing here? What's going on?
Yeah.
That was silly. There's obviously a lot of changes from the books, and now is not really the time to go over them. I will just say that those changes that they made, I think, were mostly for the better. In many instances in the book wherein things are done for reasons, those reasons usually aren't given. And we get a legitimate motivation for why things happen the way they do. And I think that's really, really entertaining. Good television. Action-wise, this was like unforgiving and badass. So cool. So there was like early on in like the initial siege when the Winter Wolves are starting to storm towards Tumbleton, there's a dude that's head gets knocked off by a catapult rock. And I was just like, oh, fuck. Like, all right, this is going to be dope. Like, obviously, Game of Thrones, the world of ice and fire, they don't pull their punches when it comes to gory action sequences. But I think that this was directed with aplomb. It was phenomenally done. I think that they did a really great job also of pacing throughout this episode, except for occasionally Rhaenyra popping up and being like, I'm going to go to church. Where it's like, no, we were building up like a crazy sequence here. What's going on?
No, Andy, the church is where the action really happens. That's a theology fight over there.
I think that I was kind of surprised at how little we got of Hugh in this episode, but I was so pleased with how much Daemon we got. And I think that Matt Smith absolutely crushed this episode. I'm still like trying to take it all in. When I was coming up with my top favorite moments, typically I just pick 3 as I'm put little check marks. I have like 6 right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a good episode.
Steve.
Yeah, I had a really great time with this. I know a lot of people in the lead up to this episode, a lot of people have been levying criticisms towards the season that like nothing's really going on. Started off real strong with the gullet, but then it seems like nothing has happened up until now. And I think they've been laying down a lot of like seeds.
Pipe.
And some people have been laying a lot of pipe.
Proper northern fucking.
And I think this episode finally brought a lot of that stuff back. A lot of those seeds came to fruition. But I really enjoyed the way they sort of shook the Tumbleton of it all out, because like we've all read the books here. We know how that is described in the book. We won't get too into the weeds on how it shakes out there versus here, but I think they made a lot of changes to the battle that I found myself enjoying and thought it was great. Like I really loved how both armies, Ormund and Daemon, were like, send word to Ulf the White, and then no one can find Ulf, so everyone's just trying to figure out where Ulf is. And I thought that was just kind of fun that neither side knows, well, at least Daemon's side doesn't know that he has like turned on them already. And the fact that Ulf just decides, well, fuck both of y'all then, and just lays waste to this town, even though Daemon's under strict orders not to like completely destroy the town. But I do appreciate what you mentioned, Andy, how the action is directed where it is gruesome in some ways. There's a lot of like gore and special effects that's going on, but none of it really feels necessarily gratuitous in a way. Like, because there is some dark shit that happens in that episode. Like, I'm pretty sure there are a couple children that get burned alive by Caraxes, but like,
I think one gets an axe to the face.
Roddy axes a kid in the face, and it's like,
He started it.
I know that. Fuck them kids. That child chose a side. And even though there's like some really dark shit happening, I never felt like disgusted by what they're saying. Like, it was hard to watch and it was awful, but it wasn't like, oh, they've gone too far. Nothing like that. I really like the end of Ormund. I thought that was highly entertaining. Some people might think it's a little too screwball comedy of it, but I enjoyed it because
dude,
fuck that guy. Like, he was being homophobic towards Gwaine, so yeah, get him up the ass, Roddy, boom. Poetic
Hoisted
justice.
by his own petard.
In so many ways. He got like vomity blood grossness. He got fucked in the ass, and he got burned by all who he
His teeth
treated.
knocked out. That's like one of my worst fears.
I know, yeah, that was rough.
terrible.
Ooh.
I just love Roddy's as the dragon's flying
Especially
in.
back then. Like right now, that'd be terrible, but like they could fix me and you'd never know.
Yeah, totally.
Back then, though,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
They'd call you Kit the Fangleface, you know, or they would give you like a weird name about it.
Tangle tongue would be like, it's not so bad.
You'll get used to it.
This is the shit and this is the piss.
You want to help me?
Oh, he'd be terrible at that job.
I did think that was so funny when the Winter Wolves do their charge, like, we're gonna die today, and then there's like 10 of them left with Roddy. He's like, where's the gates are open and we're still alive, and we're like, oh. That was so endearing. But I
felt their pain.
Right, aw. I want to.
I love the like haka thing that they do before the battle starts. Badass.
That was sick with the drummers and everything. It was so cool. I really liked Rhaenyra continuing to break bad. This is the most baddest she's ever broken, I think. I mean, that whole was it last episode or a couple episodes ago when she grabbed Helena's arm and we're like, don't you dare, madam. And then she like force feeds her. That was so messed up and crazy. And, you know, I guess now we know why she didn't want to be in that room, because I guess she foresaw herself jumping out of the window in that room, or and maybe that was just her like, you know, I don't want to be a part of this whole vision quest anymore. Like, I've seen what it could be if I were still around, but this all sucks. I don't want to be a part of it, and I'm taking myself off the board. That was so hard to watch because I love Helena, but I really appreciated that they gave that character so much more to do in the story than how she's depicted in the books. I really, really love that. My quibbles that I have with this episode. Oh, I'm sorry. I got two more things I want to say that I like. Sorry. Alice River's storyline. She has that monologue with Aemond where she's basically saying like, I'm
immortal.
I'm immortal, and I've been around since Harren the Black. I'm somehow related to that family, and I got into witchcraft to try to save this child of mine that didn't survive, and now I'm cursed to live forever. And Aemon's like, oh, 100-year-old mommy? Yes. Yes, please.
Let me get some of that.
Mm-hmm. That monologue.
Gilf? Because there's so many G's, get it?
Gulp.
Great. Never mind.
I love it. That was good.
Good.
Her performance. What's her name? Something Rankin.
Gale.
Gale Rankin. She was great in that scene. I thought she played that so wonderfully, and it actually gave that character a lot of context that I personally needed. Because one of my struggles with this season is like, why is
What are
Alice
we doing here?
so hell-bent on this plan out of nowhere, seemingly? Like, she always was shown to like Harrenhal, but all of a sudden she's like, no, Harrenhal's mine and I'm taking it. Now it makes sense. And to me, that helped me out personally. And I wasn't, when the scene first started, when Aegon shows up and confronts Aemond, I was like, oh, this is a dream. And then it wasn't a dream. And at first I was like, I don't know if I like this. But then by the end of it, I was like, I like it. Only because I was glad to see Tom Glencarney in this episode, but to see him and Ewan Mitchell interact again. And now I'm just like, what are they going to be doing going forward? Now it's going to be Aegon having some sort of like love triangle with Aemond and Alice, and I'm kind of there. I'm kind of there for it. So I'm excited about that plotline. I don't know. Again, I didn't know if I would like it at first, but it swung me around. But yeah, there are other smaller moments in the episode that I was kind of like, not sure if I like that. The Corlys Gwaine thing, because I fully don't even understand what the point of that scene was, other than to get Corlys back to Daemon.
Yeah, I loved like how the people reacted to the moment as it happened.
Yeah,
but the fact that the moment happened at all, that Gwaine shows up like hiding behind Corlys, like, hey.
It's so funny because
I have an idea.
Freddie's so much shorter than Steve Toussaint, so he's like, yeah. Don't hurt me.
But yeah, Matt Smith crushed in that scene. So like worth it just for that performance.
Yeah.
And those cool camera angles looking up at him as he's screaming down at Gwaine, like, we're going to rebuild old Valyria from your ashes, punk.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome.
And then there are a couple minor quibbles I have, and I'm sure we'll touch on them as we go through the recap. But Kit Lazer, what did you think about this? It seems like you had some thoughts.
I really loved this episode. Yeah. I mean, I have to just like, if I'm parsing through the layers, right? I always like to start with, what did my body react to? What was my physical, visceral reaction? And I was extremely anxious, on the edge of my seat, locked the fuck in the entire time. I've read Fire and Blood 3 times. So that's a testament to, as you've spoken about many times throughout our coverage, the power of slight to major changes, but also just how invested I am in these portrayals of these characters. So, I didn't really know what was going to happen. Like Andy said, there's been some massive diversions from the book, especially in this episode. And I really like a lot of them. And we'll talk about maybe specifically what that means and why in Westerospection. I'm super hyped for season 4. What more could you want from a season 3 finale? I'm not, is it perfect? It almost seems like a useless question to ask. I don't have any like major quibbles at this point. Really stellar battle. I'll just say it. It's controversial to say out loud, but it is the truth. My boy Daemon got his shit rocked by John Roxton, I have to say.
Mm-hmm. In his defense, I've never seen anyone more heavily armored than John Roxton in my life. That dude was a walking tank.
They also were he had like a great sword. Mm-hmm. Was that Vigilance?
Widowmaker.
Oh, he uses Widowmaker. Yeah. It's Ormund that has Vigilance?
Yeah.
Okay. Or is it Orphan Maker?
Oh, it is Orphan Maker. I'm conflating that and Widow's Wail.
Yeah, Orphan Maker. Yeah, Orphan Maker's huge. We got some great Noodly Boy action, poking his noodly head through the gate.
I know.
Surprise.
And I just love what they did with Ulf and Hugh and that whole thing. And I can't wait to talk about that later. I think this was a fantastic finale. I think this is great. Rhaenyra, not looking good. Mm-mm. She killed the Pope. She's going to be blamed for the massacre at Tumbleton.
I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, so when they busted into the Pope Center, I just thought of Assassin's Creed 2 when he's like, Rodrigo, looking for the Pope. Because you have a fist fight with a Pope in that game. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but the climax of Assassin's Creed 2 is a fist fight with the Pope.
I don't blame him.
Rodrigo.
I don't blame him. She should have dropped a smoke bomb before she killed him for sure.
She literally murders the Pope and then steps outside to a crowd of people and says, "So there's monsters on their way here, right? That's why I'm doing all of this.
I am queen because it was foretold."
Alan, would someone please rid me of this meddlesome priest?
I thought here at the Vatican was a great time to tell you all about my blasphemy.
So once upon a time.
I want to cap this off by saying something in my normal native tongue that you do not know. I am the prince that was promised.
Yeah, just fantastic performances all around. I love what they're doing with Alan. Man, just good. Speaking of Alan, I don't know if you guys know this about Abu Bakr Salam. Did you know he's an incredibly prolific voice actor? Of course he is. Listen to that voice.
I would be shocked if he wasn't.
But primarily in the world of video games.
Yeah.
He was in Assassin's Creed Origins, which is not one of the ones I've played. He played Bayek. He made.
That's the main character in Origins.
Okay.
That's the main guy.
He made his own video game called, he has a studio, Tales of Kinzera Zhao, to help process his grief over his losing his father. You know, it's an indie platformer. I'm actually really excited to check that out. He voiced some people in World of Warcraft and Diablo. And he also does a lot of stuff with Critical Role, Steve. And I know you're a big fan of them.
I do love Critical Role.
He's very close with them. He starred in, I guess they do like animated versions of their campaigns or
Vox Machina, man.
Well, I know the show is, but like they're also literal campaigns, I guess. Some people help with the voices and stuff. I don't know. But he played in their Campaign 3 Downfall, and he played another role in that, the Archheart, or the deity of the Archheart. But yeah, he's also a character in The Legend of Vox Machina.
Isn't he also in the HBO The Wolves show?
Raised by Wolves?
Raised by Wolves. Yeah, isn't he father?
Is he really?
I think.
Oh man, that was a cool show.
I only watched
because
the pilot of that
Lady
show, I'll
Jane
be
Eyre
honest.
is the main robot in that show, and I brought that up, and then I
remember you brought that up.
I was looking up the cast list again. I'm like, oh, Abukar's in that as well.
Oh my gosh.
Abubakar.
So yeah, I shout out that. I just learned that he made a video game, and I thought that was super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought this finale was fantastic, dude. I really have. The only thing, and it's been, I talked about it last week, I think, but I really, really am let down by what they did with Missaria in this show.
Yeah.
One of my favorite characters from the books, Lady Misery, you know, and maybe they're about to go there. Maybe they're about to white worm it up. But I wonder, to piggyback off my like kind of Missaria criticisms, it's the only thing I wasn't sure was adequately set up. Like when she just summarily dismisses Missaria.
Only
where did that come from?
Her friend being like, "Hey, just so you don't forget, you're just a whore to them, and that's all you'll ever be."
Right, but why is Rhaenyra mad at her?
I think Rhaenyra's finally gone full Daemon, because there's that scene that precedes that where Daemon basically is like the emperor, like, unleash your full power, queen, and in order to do that, she has to cast off her
people making her soft.
She has to
the
cast
angel
off
on her
Samuel
shoulder.
L. Jackson out the window.
And Missaria is like, well, then I hate that they made Missaria.
Missaria snitches immediately. Like, fuck you, bitch.
They made her disloyal to her like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, it makes Rhaenyra feel almost to the audience like, well, she actually was kind of plotting against you, instead of like, oh no, girl, that's your friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which could be seen as nuanced, I guess. But in my mind, it's just kind of a fumble if you're going down that road.
Yeah.
But yeah, when that happened, I was like, what did I miss a chapter? I guess that makes sense, your read on it. But yeah, I mean, that's a tiny thing in an episode where 52 things happen. That's the one where I was like, you're losing me.
Yeah.
Even like the Gwaine bringing Corlys out, having read the book, I was just like, oh, okay, I see. Because I was wondering what they were going to do. And now I'm like, oh, okay, you know. Anyway.
I'd be interested to see, because again, we're all incredibly fresh. We literally just watched it
10 minutes before we
hopped
started
over
recording.
here, started recording. I'd be interested to see, by the time we come back and record the mailbag next week, so send in those letters, how we will feel then once we I'm sure we'll watch it again and do some more research and digest it a little bit more and marinate on our thoughts.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it again tomorrow morning to make my video. Are you guys ready for the play-by-play?
Yeah.
Always.
Well, we can't do it yet. We got to listen to
We just can't do it yet. We just can't. Sorry.
We'll do it in a little bit.
We're going to sit in this moment for a while.
It's coming up after a brief word from one of our sponsors.
If you're enjoying what you're hearing and want even more from the world of streaming things, head over to patreon.com/streamingthings and support the show. Patrons get a ton of bonus content, including ad-free episodes, exclusive bonus episodes, monthly polls that help decide what we cover next, access to our Discord community, live hangouts, and a whole lot more. We have covered a whole bevy of movies and dived into shows like Game of Thrones, and right now we're exclusively covering Breaking Bad and Firefly on Patreon only. So if you want more streaming things and want to help support the pod directly, join the stream fiends today at patreon.com/streamingthings.
And we're back. And HBO describes the Treasons at Tumbleton thusly: shifting alliances irrevocably reshape the war as Rhaenyra's forces converge around Tumbleton and both sides vie to gain the upper hand.
Should have done it in a pirate voice.
Arr. He's been playing a lot of Black Flag, as have I.
Shifting alliances irrevocably. I can't say that in my pirate voice.
Irrevocably. Reshape the war as Rhaenyra's forces be converging around the Tumbleton.
Yeah. Orwell
Goddamn.
insists on seeing Rhaenyra.
Oh, real quick.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm so sorry to.
That's okay. I made it so
derail you.
far.
I know. the tapestry in the intro has been updated again.
It's on fire.
We got to see Rhaenyra's full crew. You can even see Manderley up there with her. All the people are dying, and we get to see Aegon being beholden. He's got Sunfire on his back, and the flames from Sunfire are starting to burn the tapestry, which is really cool. Like that imagery. Get some fire in our fire and blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's mostly blood so far.
And tapestry.
Yes. That's their fire and tapestry. We knit the way.
Aw.
Orwell insists on seeing Rhaenyra. That's how the episode opens, and she's informed that he is risen, which is so funny because everybody reported that he was dead.
The tomb is empty.
Yeah, they have to go with that lie. He's back from the dead.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Aegon's back.
Sunfire is alive.
Sunfire is alive. And Rhaenyra completely breaks apart at this news. She falls apart. She can hardly breathe. The small folk name it a sign from the gods. And she's screaming all this at Daemon, panicking.
How do you know all this? It's 2 a.m.
He sends all the servants away because he's like, I don't want to see the queen freaking out like this. And then he shushes her. Lesser gods have no say in what is to come. The only quality the realm understands is strength. And so he's like, look, get your shit together. Basically, he hits her with the Morty. Just get your shit together.
Rhaenyra.
Just put it in a backpack.
Get your shit in a bag. Collect it all. Get it together. Rhaenyra, please.
Yeah, he pulls the thing again. Like, hey, we're gods. Don't worry about this. So she kind of goes full. She breaks bad. She starts selling meth right in this moment. And she says, all right, make Hugh watch the dragon pit, which is a savvy move because Hugh, she knows, has a wife there. And you lead the attack on Tumbleton. And there's a moment where Matt Smith plays Daemon listening to this. And he's just like, yes.
Good. 6 to midnight.
But
just
she
let's
tells
fucking
him,
go.
hey, don't make me out to be a monster with this. Make sure you don't fucking kill all the good people there. Just take out the Hightowers.
If they use kids as human shields, don't kill them. Pretty please.
Resist the urge. Andy, she hits him with the history has its eyes on you.
History has its eyes on you. What would an episode of Streaming Things be without a quick Hamilton breakdown?
You're right.
That's a good song.
After the war, I went back to Tumbleton. After the war, I went back.
Dude, I'm going to listen to that all the way home. It's a 30-minute drive.
Hell yeah.
Bela wants to know what the plans are for rescuing the sea snake. And Rhaenyra's like, we're going to try real hard. Don't worry about that.
Sorry, we have that listed under Operation Fuck Around and Find Out.
She's like, whoa, we got to go right now. I'll go myself. And she's like, no, you sit your ass down. And Baela says, it was your fault. Rhaenyra's like, huh? Wait, what? Pause. It's how you've always treated those who serve you. It was your fault that Corlys was pushed away from you to be susceptible to getting kidnapped. He would have been right here with us if you were nicer, basically. And she ultimately says some real buck shit. And Rhaenyra,
She says that you yield a person if they're useful to you. If not, you abandon them.
and she's like, I was cool with you and your sister. And she's like, yeah, because I got a dragon. And that's when she grabs her face.
Oh.
Insolent. And that was awesome.
Oh, so
even though
good.
it's Rick wrong, I was like, okay.
I thought it was a slap, but then it wasn't. and I
Honestly,
was
what's
like,
fucked
oh.
up is like
There's a
Rhaenyra.
slap that lasted.
It's shitty for Rhaenyra to do this now. Like, she's definitely unraveling. She's being very rude and crude. She's a rude, crude dude, right? However,
Bad old man.
She did a bad thing.
a bad hombre. However, if she'd have been like this,
From the beginning.
not even that, just a couple months ago, way better position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just dawdled. Teeter. That's what. Here's a lesson, kids. Really doesn't matter. You just got to commit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't teeter the totter.
You can go either way, but you got to commit. Yeah, that was crazy though. Insolent child. I thought she was actually going to do something though, and she just like, I'm going to make it worse and then leave. I'm like, that's your move. All right, interesting move. The Valyrians do show up from
Driftmark.
Driftmark. Thank you. Valyrian land was not right. On little boats, and they're ready to
On little boats, no dinghies.
shore up the soldiers, the ranks of King's Landing. But they don't want to do that because, hey, they're going to kill Corlys. And Alan's out there like, look, Corlys knew the risks. You got to do what you got to do. We got to come in here and you got to protect the city.
It's really funny that they showed up though. They're like, so we're here. We don't want to be.
Well, we heard on the way.
Word travels fast.
I checked Twitter as the boat was docking. Not
Finally got
good.
service.
Not good.
Lord Corlys has been live streaming his capture on Instagram.
Hashtag Corlys got is trending. What's that about?
Hashtag four-fingered hand.
And Alan flexes his dick, just whips it out on him. I am future, maybe current, Lord of the Tides. That's who the fuck I am. Get in there, Gary.
I wonder if those guys are at... I assume they're aware of Adam and Alan, at least in some way,
A&A?
shape, or form. A&A.
Sure.
They know they're there. How aware do you think they are that they are Corlys's bastard kids and he wants them...
Well, the resemblance
Raised
is
up.
uncanny,
It is, yeah.
but probably over the past few months, probably well aware. He was like first mate on the ship, always hanging out, drinking that.
Yeah.
What was that shit? That Ebenese. Yeah.
Dragon piss or something. Dragon water.
Dragon piss from him.
Yeah, that
Gnarly.
that Ib juice.
Yeah. Because that guy
then-
would have been well within his rights where he's like, I am his lord successor. And then that guy would have been like, well within his rights to say, nuh-uh.
Sure.
Who you?
I think he knows, though. I think he knows.
Also, if you hear the guy with that,
They all grab their
Commanding
swords,
of
though,
a
just
voice.
because he's so scary and he walked up on them.
oh yeah.
If you're with 9 of your homies and you got to grab the strap when somebody walks up to you, you're a bitch.
Just because they have a dope ass voice. What's up, guys? Oh.
Exactly. We cut to Ormund putting his armor on, and he's telling Darren that, oh, look at the soldiers. They marched for you, King. Short
Now
King.
kneel.
You are Short King. You are Link.
Hiya.
We're getting all these Legend of Zelda announcements finally, and it's cool because I'm watching another show that I really loved called Sterling Point, and there's an actress named Bo Bragison. She's playing Zelda, Princess Zelda, and I know obviously Benjamin
Ainsworth.
he's playing Link.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, friend of the show, Dejan Lockman. It's
Sam
cool.
Neill, they announced this in
I
that.
know,
It's
that was his
last
final
movie,
role.
Is The Legend of Zelda.
Why is
I wonder what he was playing.
I
Have
know
they
it's
said?
unannounced.
Who? Sam Neill.
Sam Neill,
Oh, okay.
unannounced, is playing something in there.
King of Hyrule, maybe.
Ganondorf.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
That makes
R.I.P.
sense.
King. I love him.
Yeah, but he's like, hey, man, they're marching for you. But he knights Darren the Daring there and then.
Got to be a knight before you can be crowned king.
That's another criticism I have, I suppose. In the book, there's a reason he's called the Daring. In the show, not so much.
It's just
Ormond's like, I just came up with it.
it's just marketing.
It rhymes almost.
Darren the dope as fuck.
Get the marketing team on this. The social team. We need a fire name, a good hashtag for our boy Darren. Daring?
Gwaine. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. When he does the knighting,
Yes.
do we get more of that oath than we've ever seen before? Because there's in the name of the mother, I charge you to blah 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 blah. But then at the end, he's like, I wasn't able to type everything down because we're watching it so fast. But it said something like,
we were watching it at normal speed.
to such other. Well, I didn't want to pause it. And, to such other tasks as I lay upon you, however hard or humble they may be, is something that is.
It could be interpreted
says
that
rise and
he's a
light the way.
douchebag because he also ends it with Hightower words.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think he's just adding
Go
his
forth
own
and light the way.
Hightower spin to it, you know? Then we run the tower on all these bitches.
Gwaine, you get it.
We sniff no stinkies. and Gwaine's looking on. He looks rather sad about this. Like, oh, that piece of shit.
He's using my
wrapping you
boy.
further in his web. Ulf's talking shit about Daemon fucking Targaryen. Because I'm Ulf fucking White and I'm gonna shit on this town. Another ale for the Dragon Lord.
He is a charismatic dude when he wants to be. Like, if he were able to get his shit together, that guy could probably go far, you know? The way he's like, her uncle, oh, no, her lover, oh, actually, her husband, because they fucking, and it's gross and weird,
It's gross.
but I'm a Targaryen, and this actually comes from a place of jealousy.
It does.
Also, let me put on my dumb little nerd hat. His little helmet has that like white tuft of
He's off the white.
hair. Like it's like it's so funny. He's like, well, if you give me a helmet, I want people to know that I'm the white.
But first, I'm gonna have a poo.
I'm gonna have a quick poo
Dude,
and a
the
wank at the same time.
He was in there shit jacking. He was shit jacking in the privy. God, that's the worst.
I'm
When
off the white.
you're drunk shit jacking
I'll
in
make
the
it
privy. Rhaenyra's got Daemon on a short lead. He's not allowed to use his dragon. I'm allowed to use mine. Silver wing. Wings aren't even silver. Of course, I'm not white. Rhaenyra is playing with her Legos again, as Daddy was wont to do. Alinda comes in and says, Helena still won't eat. And she's like, all right, that sucks. We'll work on that. Summon Sir Alan. I want a full escort to the Grand Sept. I will be anointed today. I'm over this shit.
There will be no doubt who the gods have chosen to rule. It's
This
me.
isn't going to make it worse at all. There's no way.
No.
I'm going to put on my Maleficent warrior armor stuff, which is real. I just watched Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, okay.
Kristen Stewart at the end in the armor.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Can I just say?
Go ahead.
Actually, I want to know what you
Speak
guys'
on it.
thoughts are on her armor.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Oh, big
Very
fan. 6
Joan
to
of Arc.
midnight.
Super cool.
Very Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
Very cool. I love it.
Yeah.
As a bi king, I love that stuff.
The eye makeup is a little
No, that was so cool.
evil leaning.
It's ambiguous.
Okay.
It could be slay
Powerful.
or it could be slay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if you wear that makeup while you're, say, murdering the Pope, I think it's like Slay, but the bad
She
one.
didn't know she was going to be murdering the Pope. She was going to wear it to get anointed. This is my anointing.
She wore it to
that's fair.
slay, but
It's
she just
up-
ended up slaying.
She said, Pope, it's up to you what I wore this to go do.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know?
This is your fault, really. You know?
Yeah. I'm not victim blaming, but it is his fault.
It is your fault. You had several chances.
At least 2.
You can't hurt me. Ow.
You shouldn't, is what he meant to say. Words are important. But also, Missaria is meant to set sail for Pentos at dusk, and she will be given plenty of Robux to start her own.
Now, we don't have any money.
I was thinking about that.
Don't worry, I have been assured that they accept Robux and Essos.
You're at least going to have a good leg up on the competition in the game.
You could pay to play.
we don't
to
have money.
win.
We have a few NFTs that we're going to transfer to your wallet.
This one features me looking like a blue collar worker.
This one says IOU.
You can get all the skins.
Mazzaria's reaction when the guards come busting in to start collecting her things, she's like, sirs, excuse me, sirs, someone's in here.
Yeah.
Like,
Occupied. And Alinda crying, like, I don't understand either. I'm so sorry, my lady, because they're friends.
they're homies, yeah.
Yeah. And we cut to Helena, who looks devastated. She's been crying constantly, is what it looks like. very unhealthy, very unhappy. And she's outside a little bit, but it's time for her to go to her room. She sees once again the pale horse. I got lots of people on my video commenting, what do you mean the pale horse? What is that a bad omen for? Well, it is typically the harbinger of death, one of the 4 horsemen, right? And so, yeah, it turns out that's what that was.
Yeah.
Again.
And
God
usually,
damn those pale horses.
if you see a pale horse in TV or film, it doesn't automatically mean anything bad. They could have just had a pale horse, but like often in Game of Thrones and Hot D, people will look at a pale horse and there'll be ominous music or like, oh, a pale horse. That's them saying this is a bad omen. Check this out. Check this shit out.
It's been a bad omen for thousands of years in
Yeah.
fiction, for
Yeah.
sure. Westerns did it a lot. Pale Rider, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that.
Missaria tells Helena, honestly, I blame Missaria because she could have just said, kill yourself. And it would have been no different on the way out. She's like, don't trust the queen. Aegon's alive. She's never going to let you go. Your child's going to be a hostage. She's going to suck real bad. She's probably going to force feed you some really lukewarm stew.
Yeah.
And I know
A
you're
bowl
allergic
of
to
brown.
shrimp and it's got shrimp in it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh.
I'm the white worm.
Goodbye.
What a big worm. Sorry.
I love Steve's.
Double W out. Double dubs out.
Aemond is hearing voices again, and he wakes up all sad about his mommy. She poisoned me. And that was Aegon he was hearing the voices from, right? He's got the guilt about that.
Yeah.
Don't burn me.
Please don't.
I'm your brother.
My wiener burst like sausage.
And he tells her, look, I'm a kinslayer. You should abandon me. And then we get this bomb dropped
Yeah.
that she claims that a young heron boy lived on after the castle burned, but apparently not for long. And the implication is that that was her son, which would make her Lady Whore.
Alice Whore.
Or maybe she could have just been one of Heron Whore's.
No.
He's the type.
Context. Oh, you mean like it was a bastard?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think
'Cause
she's
he
Lady
was-
Whore.
Well, she says, I lost my land and titles.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
that's true.
Had
She
to
did say
serve
that.
every half
She
penny,
did say that.
She's Lady Whore, my guy.
I just don't like that Heron guy.
No, I'm with you. And he would have been like 40 years older than her. Had to have been.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
We'll find out in the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that mean
They
she's
got-
going to
they
cameo
gotta
in the
lean
movie?
into this.
Is she going to be in the movie?
Oh, she could literally
would be
be.
cool.
It's supposed to come out in 2028.
Wow. Okay.
That's
would
going to
be
be so
dope.
good. Anya Taylor-Joy as Rhaenys. How cool would that be?
Have they announced that?
No.
Oh.
Fan cast.
I was going to say
my
that
guy.
is cool.
But she said she'd be willing.
I would be willing to
She
get
said
work.
anything
yeah.
with a dragon, I'm in. But anyway, yeah, she's like, I'm immortal. I've been alive for 140 years, something like that. Because it's like 130 AC right now. That's after conquest.
She
And then she
treated
had to be
with
like
things
150.
that lived in the forest.
Yeah, so the green men,
Green men.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Maybe some Children of the Forest type shit.
maybe. I don't think there's any around there.
Well, they were there at one point. Maybe they just
Fuck so.
stop in and visit from time to time on the holidays, you know?
What up?
What's up, my green man? They're dapping up.
Yeah, got some more of these grenades if you need them. Because remember they had those little.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What was the name of the main one?
Leaf.
Leaf.
Cockles. No, sorry. Cockles.
Oysters and cockles. These are my friends, oysters and cockles. They come to visit the green men.
That'd be a sick like UK rap group. My name is Oysters. This is my main geezer.
Cockles.
Yum cockles.
It's your boy Cockles.
Yeah. Ratings. Rhaenyra tells Helena to eat. You better eat. Think of the baby. And Helena says, it's a boy. And then Rhaenyra's like, ooh, you sure about that? Should you be saying that, right? And she's sitting there working feverishly on her tapestry as if, and it's interesting too, throughout this entire season, she's constantly doing that, right? And it's almost like she wanted to finish it before she killed herself. And that was always her plan.
Yeah.
And that's just why, so that's what she doggedly worked on that only. You know
It's
what I
like,
mean?
oh, I finished it. Nothing else to do.
And she tells it to her face, right to Rhaenyra's face, our father, because that's, I think you forget they're sisters, right? Our father would hate you for this. And she's like, well, maybe, but he sucked. This is his fault. He could have been a lot more clear about everything, which is true. He could have helped a lot more.
He could have.
You ever seen a beetle that looks like a turtle? And I think she's talking about a dung beetle.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Dung beetles always do look cool. It reminded me, you know, I'd lost this memory, but I remember reading. I used to be like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was always reading like Ripley's Believe It or Not books and all that shit. You know what I mean? From like the fair.
Like Nat Geo.
And I had one of those, and there was this dung beetle page in one of those, and I loved it, dude. It looks so cool. And they eat doo-doo, but they look so cool.
But they like roll it around.
They roll it up.
Yeah,
it
they
makes
look
it better.
industrious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Katamari Damacy shit. You know?
Yeah.
But she tells her like all the things you care about are ugly.
Well, I love what she says. She says like it looks beautiful in it's sustained on the waste of other creatures. It's beautiful. Like meaning the lowest thing in the totem pole that literally eats everything else's shit is beautiful to Helena.
And yet you are ugly.
Also, she drops the banger ass line. You think life is nothing but not being dead. It's so good. So good.
And then she goes back to her tapestry, and then they force feed her.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra is like, solve that. She leaves everything she touches by going, solved that problem, having made it 10 times worse. Adam.
Feed her the bowl of brown. Wash it down with some more bowl of brown.
Oysters in
Oh,
cockles.
nope, just the brown.
Oh, sorry. I'll see myself out then.
Maybe some dragon piss on the
No,
side.
I don't sell that.
Oh. Kill him.
I've got two. I sell 2 things. I told you what they was.
Oysters, clams, and cockles.
Actually, I'm out of cockles now. Sold out.
I'm cockles.
Adam asks Alan if he's going to Tumbleton. You going to fight in Tumbleton? For Dad? For Da?
For daddy.
He's like, news of Aegon's return has set Rhaenyra on a dark path, is what Adam says. I'm not really so much down with what she's doing.
Did you know she grounded Bela?
And Alan's like,
She pie-faced Bela in the hallway. Everyone saw it.
well, I had sex with Bela, and I'm still cool with the queen. So how about that, Adam? Yeah, that's interesting, that kind of dynamic that they've made there. And he's like, oh, because she's going to raise you up pretty good for a bastard. She's doing you pretty good favors and shit. I have no ambition but to discharge my duty.
Yep.
It's just funny when I say it. It was so cool when he said it.
When he says it's awesome.
But it sounded
I'm
like-
going to discharge my duty.
When I said it sounded like I needed to poop, to drop an ulf.
They call it a white worm.
And then Rhaenyra comes out you got liver issues if you got a white worm. Rhaenyra comes out all battle ready for church. And as Andy pointed out live during the show, Joffrey is awake.
He's awake.
It took 5 episodes, but he woke up.
Our little sleepy boy is up.
He's up. He was sure tuckered out by the end of this episode, though. I'm sure he went right to sleep.
The narcoleptic dragon rider. Yeah, and so that's interesting. Ormond has like little boys lining along the battlements to try to like use them as human shields.
so awful.
He's the worst person. He's Ramsay level shitty.
It sucks because Darren and Gwaine are like, look at that army. We're so fucked. We're going to face them bravely but pointlessly. What more can we do? And then right after they have that conversation, well, get the children up there. That's the human shields. Like, oh, what a way to make Darren
Line them
feel
up
like
where they can
shit.
see them.
Darren says, something's wrong. And Gwaine says, yes, we're all going to die.
No, something other than that. Like it looks like his plan's not working.
Yeah, because Ormond's freaking out because he can't find Dolph.
Ulf is missing and not with his dragon. And, Gwaine's like, man, we're all going to die. The children beg to go home to mommy. It's so sad. And Darren's like, I must take wing against the enemy. And Gwaine's like, it might be a secret third option other than fight or flee, which is where they were like, what?
Check this shit out. It's going to work flawlessly.
Caraxes shows up. Well, it's a desperate plan, Steve.
I know.
He wants to save Darren.
It's funny, but in the moment when he said that, I'm like, oh.
He's so confident.
What's my boy Gwaine got cooking up?
Piece on the board.
You better work, bitch. He's gonna call the police. He's gonna call the governor. All right. My boy Gwaine has a plan up his sleeve, but he really doesn't. It's not that great.
Caraxes shows up and Roddy's like, yay! Cook 'em noodle. And Ormond is still out angrily seeking Ulf. And he also sees Caraxes and he's like, fuck.
That's such a great shot with him walking through the street and you see Caraxes flying overhead. That's a great shot.
Gwaine and Darren go to get Corlys, go to see Corlys. And it's intercut with Mysaria slipping away from her guards in the confusion. Alan is marching Rhaenyra to the Sept. She sees Queen of Bastards on the wall, gets a little more resolute, I think, in her mission. She tells Joffrey, "You are my heir, Joffrey, and the duty I pass to you is more than simple rule. I've got to tell you about the magical beings that we fight against canonically."
I like her.
What? I made a poopy.
I have to discharge my duty, mommy. I love Emma Darcy's performance in
Got
this
any games
because
on your phone?
they're so resolute with this performance. And I have to discharge the duty to you, my child. But she seems so just like, I really don't want to talk to my kid because she's still mourning the loss of her 2 other kids, and this is the last one. And I wonder if part of her's like, if I tell him this, he's going to die too, because this whole fucking prophecy is a curse on my family. And it seems like everyone but me dies who knows it. I don't know. I just really liked that performance. It was very dark and brooding, but in like an understandable way.
Agreed. Very much agreed. And then Daemon shows up. "Tumbleton, my lords, at long last." And Lord Tully's like, "We would have showed up sooner, except for that fucking Cole. How did he? Oh, I forgot about him. How did he die? Badly.
Badly. I love that line. Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah. What happened to that little shitbird? A Hightower knight approaches. Kill him. It's so funny. "With Lord Corlys." Oh, that's interesting. And it's Gwaine, of course. Roddy's like, "Who is this twink?"
I see more meat on a butcher knife.
I love how Gwaine greets Daemon the way Daemon has greeted so many people this season. Well met.
Well met.
I like that. That was fun.
"I return your hand."
Remember when you kicked my ass at the tourneys all those years ago? Just an absolute thrashing.
And Cole is the one that beat Daemon that they were just talking about. It's all coming around. "I've come to sue for peace. Let me kill this milk suck Sutherland cunt." Sorry, that was tough to get out.
Milk suck. Damn, dude.
I love how all these characters
Dropped a milk suck on him.
"You had milk as a baby like a pussy.
I sucked on ale.
I sucked on beer." That's what I was going to say. What?
Not me.
Okay.
I can't yes and that one.
I just love how they block this where like Daemon and Corlys and Gwaine are having this serious conversation, but the whole time Tommy Flanagan's Roddy is just kind of
He's leering behind him.
just like a shark circling. Like,
Let me do it. And honestly, his plan was so dumb. Like it should be like, "Here, let us live," is all you could possibly get out of that. And he's like, "Just let Prince Darren rule as king of Old Town." Like, come the fuck on, dude. That's never going to happen. People with way more leverage than you have not been able to manage that.
yeah.
But please.
But Corlys wants peace, and he's like, "Look, let him be like
Lord Paramount.
Pimp of the South or something."
Pimp of the South.
Yeah.
Pimp Odat Reach.
Pimp Odat.
At least give him a reach around. And Daemon takes offense at that. Like, what are you on their side? What are you, like a little bitch or something? You lost one little finger, which I think was unfair. Corlys has shown his loyalty time and time again. He tells Gwaine, "Fuck off. You can either die here or behind those walls. I don't give a shit. But you came here under a banner of peace, so I'm not going to just kill you outright, right?" And he says, "Corlys is my prisoner. Not freed, but now my prisoner," is what he says.
Yeah.
Interesting, Daemon.
The next person that delays this attack will be tied to the front of my fucking horse.
Aemond is scared, running through Harrenhal.
He's
What's
having
going
some
on?
Spooky Mormon hell dreams.
Steve,
again.
you called it. This is set up so weird and feels so much like a dream. It just wanders into the Great Hall, and as Aegon happens to be landing there, it's staged oddly.
Yeah.
I thought it was great because what I thought was happening was probably their intention was that Vhagar was returning.
Totally.
Yeah. I thought that's what was happening too.
Yeah.
But when Sunfire shows up, I was like, oh, this is a dream.
This is a nightmare or something. Yeah.
I never thought that. That's
No.
weird. Yeah.
Because he's been having those like nightmares about seeing Aegon the whole season. Now
I think that's just supposed to explain his guilt and why he handles the situation the way that he does.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Just in the moment, I was like, oh,
Sure.
we're going to finally see this dream he's been having. But it wasn't a dream. It was just something even better, I would say.
Yeah, it's Sunfire and Aegon. He slaps the shit out. He Will Smiths him.
I'm alive.
And imbecile.
I'm alive. That's a good delivery.
Yeah. Tom Glencarney's so good. Forgiveness, kinslayer, usurper, cunt. He's mad that Aemond isn't fighting back.
No. I was
supposed to be
enjoy
fun.
this.
And what are you being such a dork for? You'd be right to sentence me to die. Aw. And he calls Alice his betrothed. And
Yeah, that was interesting.
Aegon's, look, you're going to find Vhagar. We're going to go to Tumbleton together and get my throne back. And then I might forgive you. We'll see at that point. He knows he needs Vhagar. Come on. Come on.
That's so exciting to me. Just the prospect of like season 4, Aegon and Aemond searching for Vhagar with spooky witch mommy, hot goth mommy tagging along. Like, that's just a fun trio of characters that I'm excited to see more of.
Everybody's excited to see anyone leave Harrenhal in this show.
Get out of there.
I want to see the Freys show up, though.
They're going to get fucked.
This is my house. We're going to have to clear that. Who are you? The king of the who?
The king of the north.
The Britons. Who are they? Well, you are. Said he's already got one.
Yes, it's very nice.
That's the funniest thing in any movie ever. Says he's already got one. Lord Tully goes over the plan. I don't know why he's going over the plan. He's like 12. But hey,
that was his homework.
He's a prodigy. Yeah. He's all crayoned out and shit. After my nappy, we shall charge the southern wall.
And then pause for a juice.
I heard my people are along the battlements. I'll speak to them. The children.
Yes. I do like how they're talking about the battle plans without Ulf. And like, yeah, and Ulf will do this shit, and Ulf will do that shit. Anyone seen him? I don't want to see him here anyway.
And Daemon, God love him, says, take every care to protect the land and its people. The realm is watching, because that's what Rhaenyra told him to do. He's trying to be a good boy.
He's doing his best.
And there's a line, I wanted to wait, but in case I forget, there's a moment in all the chaos. People are on fire. He sees riderless horses, dead children, burning women. And I don't think Daemon's unfortunately the type to be like overly saddened by that on its face, but he is thinking,
I failed, Rhaenyra.
Oh, she's gonna be so mad.
She's gonna be so mad.
And I thought that was endearing of him to be like, I really did try. Mm-hmm. I didn't even do this, boo-boo. God damn it.
He did his best. But Allie Blackwood is like, that sounds boring. I don't want a part of that, man.
Yeah.
Let's kill all them kids.
This is where they find
I'll take them out one by one. I can do it from range.
Scores of little boys along the battlements, and Daemon's like, shit. Roddy, are you still wanting to die for the queen? I can't fucking wait.
Fucking wait.
We'll get back there, open the gates, and you are not to die until you open the gate. Got it. Get the gate, then die.
Then die.
Except
we get a Sir Jeroboam reference.
Huh?
We get a Sir Jeroboam drop. That was a character that was bigger in the books and seemingly hasn't been in the show. They're like, Sir Jeroboam, you will do this thing. You have the reserve.
I'm here.
Okay.
But later when he can't even find the gate. Isn't that what Roddy says? Where's the gate?
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man.
And eventually he's like,
it's open.
It's open. Fuck.
We got it. We got it.
We did it. Rhaenyra storms into the House of the Seven, and she's got weapons and stuff. He's like, whoa. It reminded me of A Knight's Tale. You desecrate the House of God. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's lovely.
The High Septon declares for Aegon. Now that he's been resurrected, it is true that he is, chosen by the gods.
But my guy, Mr. Pope, who's got 2 thumbs and is actually the one that was appointed by the gods, this gal.
Who's got 2 thumbs and 6 dragons?
This gal.
Who's got a 7-faced god? To harm me is to declare war upon the starry sept. And she pulls a Daemon on Alan. You are the blood of old Valyria. You answer to higher gods than his. And Alan's like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And I had 6 recently.
And it was fun.
I want to do it again.
Alan kills the High Septon. And
Premarital sex.
Rhaenyra runs out.
Was that the High Septon's last words? You had premarital sex. A pox upon you.
With a family member.
Gross.
Orwyle's like, oh, fuck, man. This is going really bad. You see when they linger on his face.
Oh, he
the
looks at Manderly.
one shot they have of Manderly being like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Prophecy.
Yeah, because it's like he's from the north, you know.
Never heard of that.
That's the most subdued that man has been because he doesn't have his feathered quill with him. If his feathered quill was there, he'd be like, oh,
He's taking notes for sure. Well, he doesn't have Frey to goss with. Wait till I tell Lady Frey about this one.
Oh, she's gonna
She
lose
missed
it.
the tea.
Girl,
We killed the Pope. Dear Frey.
you won't believe what these crazy Targaryens did this week.
Everyone, she says, saw me named my father's heir. Not in secret, but in ceremony. And hundreds of lords traveled hundreds of leagues to swear fealty to me. She should have ended it there. And she got a little crazy.
Yeah.
But not just that, my rule was prophesied. Years before. Oh, God. You know, she tells the entire history of the Targaryens, what her father told her about what Aegon saw.
Everybody, you're going to want to sit down for a second.
And it's not going to make her sound super sane.
There's
and
a bunch
stable.
of monsters up north. Grumpkins, snarks. They're coming for you. They're not sending their best. They're coming for your children.
Hide your kids.
Hide your kids. Hide your wives. But only me with dragon can repel this force. The Hightowers cannot.
They don't have any dragons. They don't like shit.
What? And you guys are supporting the Hightowers? What's going on? What are we doing?
That's the rule now. Gwaine runs to his horse. Ormund is still looking for Ulf. Hugh's wife looks very sad. Rhaenyra still tells Targaryen history. Manderly is like, what the fuck is she talking about? But she takes I like how she took the Hightower words. I must light the way. And then she says a bombshell, unfortunately in a language no one can speak. But it's cool for us because it's for the audience. I am the prince that was promised.
Yeah.
You know, in a very Hitlery kind of way, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think in her head, she's like, wow, no one clapped. That would have crushed if Daemon was here.
You know, I should have said that in the common tongue, actually, in retrospect.
I am the prince that was
like,
promised.
they may take our lives. Ricky Tikki sings along. Nobody cheers.
And then Missaria creeps up to see this. I wonder what that's about.
She looks upset.
I thought she was going to shout something like, did you kill the Pope?
Boo.
Queen of Bastards.
Queen
Daemon.
of Robux. Boo.
Daemon has a speech as well. Whether you live or die today, you will be remembered in the histories as those who began the Hightowers' end. I like how he fucked up here because he's like, be super chill. The realm was watching, but then he's like, I don't want your best. I want your worst. The Greybeards get ready for carnage.
That one dude's making a fucking meal of the drums, dude.
Oh,
He's
love
having
it.
such
Yeah.
a good
I've
time.
been training for this. The boys sit up there pissing themselves on the battlements.
Yeah.
One dude next to Roddy gets shot with an arrow immediately. Roddy's like, Gary, no. And then they charge. You know, if I was a Greybeard and I came to die for the queen, I would not want to do it with oil in my face on a ladder.
That would suck.
Yeah, ideally not.
You're burning and falling at the same time? Ouch.
I'd like to do it with a dick in my hand.
Yeah. At 85.
Steve,
With someone's dick in my
with a
hand.
dick in my hand.
That's how I want to go.
Let's go fuck them in the ass. That was second only to that.
There are brave men knocking at our doors. Let's go fuck them in the ass.
I wish you had heard that Game of Thrones episode, guys.
Go check that out. It's a season 2 episode.
That's not the quote. And it was funny because Steve thought it was. Andy and I were like, what? Brave men knocking at our door. Roxton says that there's still no sign or word of Ulf anywhere. And then some messenger comes up and says, Daemon did not accept King Darren's terms. And Ormond's like, what? Well, yeah, he freed the sea snake and it's really bad, actually.
Also, the battle has begun.
You're going to...
You don't say.
Gwaine's out looking for the prince, the king. And then they throw oil and rocks and shit on the Greybeards. The Tully army and Black Alley ride off. Others attack the south wall. there's this scene where Roddy finally mounts the battlements, and this one of the little boys is like, and hits him in the calf with a stick. And you think he's going to be, because he's like one of our favorite characters.
Yeah, he's going to turn and be like, oh, it's just a boy.
Yeah, no.
He thinks about it for a second. He's like, no, fuck them
He
kids.
axes him in the face.
Yeah.
Some little Tumbleton boy.
We were all watching upstairs, and when that happened, we were all like, oh, God. And then, but there's a pause. And then, Kit, you were like, I get it, though.
Yeah. I mean, since you outed me. You know what I mean? It's not your kid. You ever been at the park or something and like they hit you with a snowball or something?
Yeah, I would hit them with an axe. And I'm not even at war.
You're like, oh. Daemon can't find Ulf the White either. How do you mean you can't find him? He's with a giant fucking dragon.
He's not with his dragon.
Roddy is trying to find the gate. Where's the fucking gate? It's one job I had. Damn it. It's in the front, right?
I love how anytime Roddy runs into like a situation that calls for violence, he just giggles. Like he runs into John Roxton and his crew. He's like, let's go. It's so fun.
I thought we were gonna have a Roxton Roddy showdown.
So did I,
but
man.
No. Hugh shows up on Vermithor, which is a surprise to Daemon, and he stares daggers at that gate, and he goes, Caraxes, and Caraxes apparently can hear him. He's like,
that was so cool that he comes lumbering up, and everyone just like parts the way for the massive dragon.
Mm-hmm.
You call Dad? I need my big red noodly boy, my bestest noodliest boy. To the front with me.
And he has him shoot a little fire at the battlements, and then they put children at the front door. Most of the children flee. 2 of those fools stay. Mm-hmm. Damon's like, move!
They moved at the last second. I don't know if they made it.
Yeah, I don't think they did. Yeah.
And then he has him noodlehead through the gate, which is really funny because he's the only dragon that could do that.
That was so funny. It's even funnier because he busts his head in. He's like, wah, he roars. And then like a second later, Damon and the cavalry charge in, but there's like so much shit there. And I just like the idea of Carax saying, oh shit.
Dude, there's like 17 archers like, waiting for them.
You guys deal with that.
He didn't tell me to do cars. Hugh is charging in on foot with the army. He wants to go find Cat. Daemon busts in, killing motherfuckers. Roddy is killing all the motherfuckers. And then the gates open. We're still alive, Roddy says. And everybody goes, ah.
So funny.
But Roddy's like, I want Lord Hightower. Ulf is passed all the way the fuck out on the privy. He was shitjacking. Everybody knows it. That's the worst way to get caught. Ormund busts in, hates the smell of the privy, and then beats the piss out of Ulf. And that's one thing Ulf hates is when lords beat the piss out of him in front of everybody in the street, even though he relatively deserves it every time.
Were you shit-jacking it in there?
He's a frustrating person. That's got to be the worst thing someone could do to Ormond. Shit-jack.
Here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I went to the bar last night, had a couple with me boys, and then we had 2 a.m. White Castles, and you know that doesn't play well.
Runs right through me.
They call them gut bombs.
I knew the battle was coming up soon, so I wanted to save some time. Figured I'd shit jack it. That's 2 birds, one stone. And then,
2 dragons, 1 stone.
Am I right? Am I right? I run the tower on myself. And I fell asleep.
Then I busted myself to sleep. Happens to the best of us. Battle's still going on, isn't it? No harm, no foul. Well, I did a foul. I'm going to need 5 more minutes. I never wiped.
He's got an itchy asshole burning Tumbleton. There's something worse about the burning of Tumbleton done by a man with an itchy asshole.
That's why he burns both sides, man.
And he's on that dragon, like trying to scratch.
Sweating.
Trying to scratch it.
Oh, poor Silverwing.
It's going to be Brown Wing when I'm done.
Why did I choose this guy?
We're ridiculous people.
Ulf scratches his itchy asshole.
He gets to his dragon. They kill that poor messenger, dude. Yeah, we've been looking for you. Ugh. I wondered why you're with Hightower guards.
My wife's pregnant, and also I was looking for you. I had a message.
After this message, I will retire for the rest of my life.
Who are your friends?
Hi, I'm Bill.
Bye, Bill.
I was just on my way to give to charity.
Imagine how shitty that job is anyway, just hanging out with that dragon. So, burn stuff a lot or? Gawain gets to Darren and he's like, look, he's about to fly off on Tessarion and try to help fight. And he's like, do not die for Ormund's vanity. And he's willing to let Tessarion like eat him. He's like, no, you have to go through me. But wait, they hear a commotion. They hear dragons outside and they go to see Ulf cooking the Tully army. And Ormund's peace is on the board. We may yet live. Mm-hmm. Roddy sees Ormund and he's like, yes. Roxton has the best of Daemon. They're fighting. He's beating the shit out of Daemon.
I don't know if did you guys catch this when Roddy finds Ormund, is kind of hunting him, and Ormund looks over and kind of notices Roddy for the first time. He goes to stab another guy before it cuts to the next scene, but the way Ormund stabs him is like, it's like the worst stabbing form ever.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I didn't see that. I saw him doing some decent-ish fighting. But Roxton has the best of Daemon. He's like poking his eye out and shit, beating the fuck out of him.
Oh, for a second I thought it was like they're going to make Daemon
one
eye like Aemond.
Damn near.
Almost. He's a half eye. Ormund fights Roddy off, like throws the bodies into him and shit. But Roddy fights his way to him, breaks his teeth. Well, he stabs him, he impales him, cuts his arm off. And he's just like, ha 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 ha.
Let me squirt you.
Breaks his teeth after squirting him and then stabs him through the bunghole.
A proper fucking by the North.
Oh.
And the North remembers. They're never going to forget that.
No.
What a way to go. But then Ulf kills Ormund and Roddy's so happy to die by dragon fire.
Bring it on.
That's got to be quick. Hell yeah.
He's ready to go.
And then he starts cooking the actual city itself. Yeah.
Geezer.
And the building that they're fighting under falls and separates Roxton and Daemon. And then Daemon's like, what the fuck is going on? This is when he sees all the chaos and he's like, oh, I'm in trouble. Corlys goes all the way in there for Daemon somehow because he kind of like ran and hid when Silverwing was cooking the troops.
Daemon is seemingly right by the front door.
But still, that's far from the field where
that's
Corlys
fair
was.
for Corlys.
I feel like this was also some time had passed where maybe he was knocked out for like 10 minutes or so.
That's true.
And in that time, the battle has sort of stopped and people are more kind of like, oh, this is awful. And that gave Corlys the time to run into the city and find him.
Ulf has turned. The town is lost. We have to go. And Caraxes is chasing Silverwing off. Like,
Get the fuck out of here.
Get back here. you
and then
nasty
I
bitch.
guess a riderless Vermithor is following both of them.
Hey, quit yelling at my girlfriend.
Hey, Dad's looking for his wife. What are you guys doing?
Come on. Same team. Same team,
You're
guys.
being a real sheep stealer right now.
Damn, I wouldn't fucking do that. I'm innocent in this shit.
Helena
This
was.
wasn't me, I swear to God.
I don't eat nothing but mutton.
This one not on me. I'll never even go to Tumbleton.
Helena is finishing her tapestry. Gawain's alive. Darren,
Yeah, what happened to Darren?
friend. He's been
Did Darren the Daring run?
He's been daring somewhere. I dare you to find him. Roxton finds his dead. I like how they block this because it's like Roxton finds his lover Ormund because then directly after it's Hugh finds Cat dead.
They both go,
No. I don't know why Cat's dead or how. She seemed unwounded.
Well, we don't see how she
There was
died,
just
but
that one little scene with her with two soldiers.
Yeah, some soldiers like abscond her in their house.
And then Alinda arrives to tell bad news to Rhaenyra, my queen. And she's gone to tell her that Helena has leapt from the window.
No.
It looked for a second like she took the tapestry and was trying to climb down the rope and didn't tie it off.
I think maybe that's what happened. Maybe.
I think she just took the jumped with it to like leave a statement. Leave the
I
tapestry
don't know
there.
because like the tapestry's still like in the window, right?
Yeah.
So like
She was holding it, it would have went down.
Yeah, I
with
guess
her.
unless it
I was
was
just
tied off
joking.
and she's let go or something on accident. But yeah, 1,000,000% she just killed herself. The shot of her body is odd. It's like she's laying amongst ramparts, but it's an odd angle, and I think you're supposed to see some like stuff poking out.
Yeah,
of
that's
her.
like a thing jutting from her neck. She got
Is it?
impaled.
Is it okay? It's an odd angle, odd shot.
A funny angle. Alicent sees all the butterflies. So there was like the spirit of Helena, I suppose, because she loved butterflies.
Yeah. Those caterpillars finally became butterflies.
She's on her way home and
Beautiful
she sees the
butterflies.
butterflies. Yeah, that's not good. And Rhaenyra sees Helena's death on the tapestry, her own death that she stitched, which that took like hours and hours for each little thing. but also a
I wonder if she's
bloody
like,
Rhaenyra.
I should have looked at what she was stitching, because there's a point when she yelled at Helena earlier, she takes the cross stitch and throws it down. And I remember as we were watching it, we're like, oh, we can't see what it is. She was stitching that. So like Helena,
The camera lingers on that too.
yeah, Rhaenyra, if she was just actually paying attention to Helena, which is what she was trying to get Rhaenyra to do, she would have realized, oh, this doesn't look good.
Take her away from the windows. But we also see a bloody Rhaenyra on the throne as one of her predictions.
The
That's not
throne
good.
cutting her up.
That's not good. And then she shuts the window like, all right, well, bad vibes here. And that is the end of season 3. Oh my goodness.
What a way to go.
Up ahead, all kinds of conjecture, our favorite moments, our favorite performances, all kinds of stuff after another brief break to hear from one of our sponsors.
August is heating up, Stream Fiends, and you know what keeps us going through these dog days of summer? I know you do. It's our Patreon supporters. And of course, we got to give a special shout out to our super patrons, the folks throwing down $25 a month or more to make sure Streaming Things keeps streaming things. So let's give it up for Aaron Armstrong, AK Ashley Ray, Albus Stinkpot, Alexis Adler, Anthony Corona, Big Train Jr., Bloffpum, Brett X, Brianna Williams, Kaylee Sampson, Cami Shu, Charlie Friday, The Letter D, Daniel Pack, Darcy Way, Dr. Rock Art, Elbander, Emmy, Erica Lee Barclay, E. Scramo, Evan, aka Kiltman, Hatshepsut the Fair, Haley B, Jay Rich, Jeanette Murphy, Jen Robinson, Jim E, Joe True, Joe Velez, Josh Stitch, Jay Scramo, Just Liz Calabria, Jadinklage Morgoon, Kalisha Reeves, Kyle, Lady Trashley, Lil Tickler, Mattlestat, Narvel Toughnuts, Paula Garcia, Rabbit Dog in a Barbie Car, Rebellious Angel, Sean Myers, Sun Loving Mortal, Suzanne Rode, Susie Callahan, Svento7, Tulloon, Tara, Trisha Bueller, Upside Down Canuck, VT Hootie, Casey McCain, and of course, Enza. Thank you all so much for your support. We can't do this without you, but without further ado, let's get back to the episode.
And we're back for our Valyrian Steels, our moments that stole the show, our top 3 moments. Andy, your number 3.
Oh, man.
So many.
This is hard.
All of them I think that I have are like really close to one another and kind of intercut, but they're so good.
Yeah. I'm going to start with the opening of Rhaenyra coming in, like crying to Daemon about Aegon and Sunfire still being alive. Yeah. And like the progression of that scene just starts like manic, can't breathe, sit down, sending the servants out so they don't watch the queen lose her shit. But like over time, it becomes like this, you have absolute power. It's just a question of when you use it, when and how you use it. And, him saying that like, this is your test. And, I don't know, the change that Rhaenyra experiences in that scene is like, feels like the breaking of the bad for her. And, obviously, Emma Darcy is just an incredible actor, and crushes that scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love everything about it.
Awesome. Steve?
I'm going to go ahead and say the background lore dump for Alice Rivers is my number 3. Like I said at the top, that scene really sort of cemented where the storyline was headed in a way that I personally needed because I wasn't feeling it. And then not only do we get this great acting, but it's also just a really cool revelation. I know some I know some listeners have written in and said like, oh, what if Alice is hundreds of years old? What if she's been this witch forever? And I think that's something we all kind of like assumed could be a possibility. But the fact that, yeah, she's a centuries-old witch, but she's a member of House Horror. She was there when Aegon the Conqueror came and Balerion melted the castle. I think that's so neat and instantly made me far more interested in that theory that people had going around. Because before it was like, oh, yeah, sure. That'd be fun. Whatever, though. But now she's directly tied to one of these ancient kings of Westeros that is no more. Like the journey she must have had trying to save her child and the child dying, but all the things she did to try to save that child not working out. That is a cool backstory for her, but it also recontextualizes where her and Aemon's relationship can go in the future, because he's got mommy issues, she's got son issues, and I think that's really interesting. And it was a little bit of life that I think that storyline needed to make it a little bit more interesting. And so it's my number 3.
My number 3 is the scene between Aegon and Aemond. I thought it was such a cool twist. I wholeheartedly thought Vhagar was returning, and then Sunfire drops down all kind of derpy because he's still wounded.
And he's kind of lurking in the shadows like a bat.
Yeah.
I used to be pretty, but now I'm ugly. I stay in the shadows.
Don't look at me. And Tom Glencarney always chews the scenery when he's involved.
So good.
Kinslayer, usurper, cunt. Just a really, really, really good scene. I love that so much. That's my number 3. Andy, your number 2.
Oh man. My number 2, I'm gonna go with Gwaine suing for peace, and specifically Daemon choking him out, and like the awesome performance that Matt Smith is giving, and the dope ass camera angles of him like choking Gwaine and being like, we're going to rebuild old Valyria from the ashes of the Hightowers. It was such a powerful moment.
Hightower Knight approaches. Kill him.
Kill him.
He's the best.
Yeah. Kill him.
Incredible.
Why are you talking to me about it? Come on. My number 2 is Andy's number 3. It's the scene when Rhaenyra comes and talks to Daemon pretty early on in the episode. I think the performances of both actors are incredible in that moment. But also, even though it's just a dialogue scene and we haven't gotten really any action per se so far, I found myself so riddled with anxiety during this conversation because of the implications of where it may go, because we're all on Team Black. We love Rhaenyra. We want our queen to rule peacefully and long, and forever may she reign. But then Daemon's always been that wild card that's trying to push her towards, the fascism and the rule with an iron grip. And, huge Star Wars fan over here, so I always love a scene when you're like, yes, unleash your anger, use your power for evil. It is yours, merely take it.
Good.
And
how do you feel about sand, Rhaenyra?
I hate it. Bring sand
to me.
The thing in between my toes.
We're gonna cure cancer, right?
But Matt Smith has some great lines in there. The whole lesser gods have no say in what's to come. We are the blood of old Valyria. You have absolute power. You'll need only to wield it. So good. I love both of those. And the fact that Rhaenyra doesn't go all the way with how evil he is. She's still like, hey, go door to door, kill to the last man, get rid of all the Hightowers, but please do not make a monster of me.
But
the realm is watching.
Be chill about it.
Be chill. History has its eye on us.
Mm-hmm.
And great scene.
Such a good song. My number 2 is, I'm going to have to lay him out and be honest for my last 2 here, boys. My number 2 is the Roxton and Daemon fight. I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Orphan Maker laying the smackdown on my guy Daemon, who had to be just distracted and tired. I don't know.
It's the lack of hoodie, man. He didn't wear one all season. So he was just out of his element.
Try me when I have my hoodie on. I mean, he did look like a fucking tank.
Roxton?
Yeah. Like the armor he had on was
He's
so
bold.
Because
you don't wear a bowl cut like that fearlessly unless you can back it up.
No. But Daemon was getting some great hits on him with his sword, but he's just got all that armor. It wasn't doing anything to him.
Yeah. Good armor. Great fight, though. Andy, you're number 1.
It's got to be the end of Roddy and chasing down Ormund, giving him the proper northern fucking, and then dying by dragon fire. It's just fucking epic.
Fuck you, too.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that. Like, how interesting is it that they've done so much work this season to set up Ormund as this very capable antagonist, this real stinker that has this grand plan, but his plan ultimately falls apart at the end, and the way he treats people, he's hoisted by his own petard, and he's a one and done season wise.
Yeah,
I think it works great as kind of the villain of the chapter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did great as this season's villain for sure.
Served his purpose very well. But that was your number 1. What would my number 1 be? I think You know, I'm just gonna say my number one is the lead up to the Tumbleton fight when the Winter Wolves are like banging on their drum, and they're doing that pseudo haka type performance. It was really, I don't know, it got me pretty amped. And then just Roddy's always great. R.I.P. to Roddy. Gone too soon.
Yeah, I mean, we complained a little bit about how little they were utilizing Roddy the Ruin, and conversely Black Alley a little bit, just by teasing me having her in the background there. We got a lot more Black Alley this episode too, even a couple lines, but so much Roddy, and so they kind of delivered on that. So my number one is Andy's number one, the death of Ormund at the hands of Roddy the Ruin, and then Roddy just so happy to die for the queen there, you know.
The gates are open.
Went out like a gangster, got impaled, got his arm chopped off, and still got the job done and smiled about it, you know. Reminded me of, I don't think it happens in the show, but in the book, the great John Umber. There's a great scene with Robb Stark when he first meets the Boy King, and he's very disrespectful to him. And Grey Wind.
It's in the show.
Did they do that?
Your meat is bloody tough.
Yeah. Yeah, when he bites 2 fingers off his hand and he's just like, he just laughs about it, you know? Yeah, that's what that reminded me of. Like, those Northerners, man, they don't fuck around. That was my number one. Which brings us to the dragon eggs, of which there are very little, right? Because we just saw the episode, 10 minutes before we started recording this, but also a lot's moving pretty quickly. I did want to talk about Heron the Black, which I know we've done before, but I think it's a pretty major thing to bring up again because of the bomb that Alice Rivers drops. Heron Hoare, Hoare.
Shut up, whore.
Of House Hoare, aka Heron the Black, was king of the Iron Islands and the Riverlands before Aegon came, back when the Seven Kingdoms was 7 separate kingdoms. And he was a piece of shit because the Iron Islands are mostly filled with pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of like an Egyptian pharaoh in the way. Like, he built this massive Harrenhal structure, bankrupted the Riverlands.
Decades, killed thousands.
Yeah, it took over 40 years. Thousands of people died trying to build it, and bankrupted the Riverlands and the Iron Islands. So when Aegon the Conqueror comes with Balerion, he's hiding in Harrenhal, which is huge, and he believes can resist a dragon. Edwin, Tully, betrays him, and because all the Riverlands hate him and stuff. So he allies himself with Aegon the Conqueror to fight against Heron and his men, which is why the Tullys end up becoming Lord Paramount of the Riverlands, because they allied early with Aegon. And then Ballerion's such a big dragon. His fire is so hot. He's bigger than Vagar is now. And his fire is so hot that it melts stone. So Harrenhal is like this massive castle that's like half melted from when Balerion just cooked.
And spooky looking.
Yeah, he just cooked King Heron inside the castle. And they're positing that his wife and half of one of his kids survived that, which became Alice Rivers, which is not in the book, but who she is never revealed. It's just she has a mysterious background. Probably it's rumored to be a witch that's hundreds of years old.
She's witchy.
That's all the book ever says. So it's a really interesting take on that.
Yeah. And so when she revealed the dragon eggs and stuff, and she was like, Rhaena Targaryen left these here. They were homies back then. That's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even put that together, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she knew Rhaena personally. I was floating around here being spooky.
She wanted a hot goth mommy too.
She was cool.
Yeah.
I liked her.
Who wouldn't?
That's all I really got, though. I mean,
yeah, we haven't had time to really do any frame by frame looking at things in the background. So maybe in the mailbag episode, we'll have more stuff for you.
I'm sure we will.
But also write stuff in if you guys catch something in the meantime. Enter to win that contest.
But now it's time for our Mummer's Dragon nomination, our favorite performance of this finale. Guys, I've got 5 neck and neck front runners here personally.
5?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I have 3.
Oh man, I had 2.
Well, let me run through what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the front so far for me is Tommy Flanagan. Just gave me so much joy. Didn't have much to do throughout the entire season. And we thought, why the hell did they cast such a high caliber actor with a face like that?
It's for this.
To just have him do what he's doing. And it was for this episode, and he really crushed it, right? I also think James Norton deserves his flowers. I can't recall if we've ever given it to him throughout this, like officially.
I think we did like
once.
episode 2 or 3.
Just a delectable villain with all kinds of like individual quirks and, cool features to him that really, really kind of added to his diabolical nature.
Really brought that character to life.
Always worth considering both Emma Darcy and Matt Smith, just titans, powerhouses in this show.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
And then maybe this is a curveball, but I'm considering giving it to Tom Bennett. Because I think what he does as Ulf, he's become less Ulf the Sot. And now that he's so angry and vindictive, there's a different dynamic to his character that I think is really interesting.
Off the sob.
Yeah.
SOB. Son of a bitch.
So yeah, those are kind of my considerations here.
I also was considering Gail Rankin for their performance in that one scene. I thought they did so well selling but I don't know if I'm going to give it to them ultimately.
I think it pales in comparison to so many others, but so good.
Yeah. I'm going to shout it out.
The one scene is phenomenal though.
Yeah.
For me, it was Tommy Flanagan. It felt like his episode. He's so fun. And every time he runs into like a situation, he just laughs his way through it. And then he's just ready. He's just down. You know what I mean?
He's there to die. Imagine the freedom of that.
Yeah. So cool. He's like, fuck yes, I want to die, please.
He woke up that morning, was like, today's the day.
Boys. Football's back. I mean, it's time.
Steve?
Gosh, I came into this as we were leading up to this segment. I really thought I had settled on Matt Smith because Matt Smith has a lot to do
Matt
in
Smith's
this.
great, dude. He's been great this whole season.
He's so great in that role. He really understands the dickishness of Daemon, and I think they really give him a lot to do this episode in ways that are
bizarrely,
enjoyable.
he and Emma are best in Valyrian.
Yeah.
Which
He
is
was
crazy.
Number 2 in this episode.
Their Valyrian scenes are so captivating and they're amazing. But like, I kind of want to give it to Tommy Flanagan too because he's so fun. So, you know what? I'm going to give it to Tommy. I'm going to have more opportunities to give it to Matt, but I'm giving it to Tommy.
I'm giving it to Tommy Flanagan as well.
Let's go.
We all, everybody.
We all, everybody.
Matches.
I come to die and get the Mummer's Dragon Egg.
That's right. He's going to be so stoked when he finds out he got a Mummer's Dragon.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the end of our main coverage. So if you've never read Fire and Blood, this is where you depart. Don't forget to email your thoughts about the season 3 and what you think is going to happen in season 4. Maybe as part of that, to streamingthingspod@gmail.com. Lots of bonus content and early access over there at patreon.com/streamingthings. And don't forget, if you do email into the mailbag, you are entered to win a Nuttin' But Mutton Sheep Stealer limited edition shirt,
Nuttin' But Mutton.
which we will choose at random for one lucky person. That being said, the night is dark and full of spoilers. We're going to talk about stuff for book readers now. So farewell, kings and queens.
Bye.
What must I say at your place?
Yeah, so I think season 4, I'm really, really excited. I'm so glad she killed the High Septon because that means they're going to really do the Shepherd plotline and not use that douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 1,000% happening, and this is going to be the impetus for that. So that's cool. Excited for the Shepherd. The second Battle of Tumbleton, I guess, is what Aegon was leading up to, saying we got to find Vagar and all that shit, right?
We're going to go to Tumbleton. Yep.
Interesting how much they're putting into the character of John Roxton.
Yeah, where's that guy going to go? Because we haven't really gotten to see too much of what makes that guy tick other than he's just Ormond's buddy.
I
Yeah.
don't know
The
what to-
haircut makes him tick.
Insane. that-
He kills Hugh, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So like building him up to be a character is they needed to start putting in work now.
And he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, do you guys want to break down like the huge major differences in the book?
Well, I can't believe Gawain's still alive.
Oh, the fact that Gawain is living and breathing still
When
is
he woke
a
up, I was like,
shock.
no shit.
That's
Just an
insane.
absolute shock.
I was like, oh, they're going to have a Darren. I thought my prediction was coming true and Darren was going to kill him.
Yeah.
And then no. But nay,
There's still time.
Darren's missing again.
I still think they're gonna like keep him that other Hightower character that ends up with Ulf in that drinking competition. I think they're blending him with that because in the book, after the first Battle of Tumbleton, there's a whole series of drama happening with the Greens in the ramifications after that battle. Like, who's going to lead us? Ormund's dead. We got these dragon riders now, but they're both assholes. That kind of thing.
I agree.
And I really appreciated in this episode the way they handled.
And he's going to be. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I think they're going to blend Hugh with Ulf. Because remember how Hugh's like, I'm the fucking king, and he's actually like a terrorizing bastard.
It's awful in the book, yeah.
I think Ulf's going to be that instead of this drunken silly boy. He's going to like really feel strongly about himself now and become kind of a tyrant there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they're going to do with Hugh Hammer's character. That's a huge change.
I assume what they're going to do is they're going to do something similar where Rhaenyra's going to find out about Ulf turning and just assume that Hugh's in on it too, because Daemon saw Hugh show up to save his wife, but he's like, he also disobeyed orders, so they're both traitors. And so Hugh's gonna be like, well, I got nowhere else to go. And
he's very sad about his wife, I imagine,
he's fucking pissed. I assume his wife just died.
I thought they were gonna have him like witness Daemon going too hard or something and turn with Ulf because of that. That's what I've been thinking all season. And so the fact that he really didn't, I was like, interesting.
I know people really dog on this show for the accidents that keep happening. Like the book is like, this thing happened and this person did it, but the show is positing like it's more complex than that. Everything's in a shade of gray.
Yeah, that's how life is.
And I've always appreciated that. So when we got to the battle, I was really curious, like, how are they going to handle the treasons, as it were? And we already knew Ulf had turned. But I thought it was so genius to make him like passed out for most of the battle, and both sides are looking for him, and he ultimately gets up and fucks everyone's plans. Both sides are messed up because of him, because Ormund just wants to live. He doesn't. Daemon doesn't want to kill all the children and innocents. Ulf does that. But from the innocent small folks' perspective, all they're seeing is Ulf destroying the town on behalf of Rhaenyra. And I just think that's so smart and well done to handle that. And poor Hugh is going to be wrapped up into what Ulf did, and it sucks for him. I think that's so fascinating. I love what they're doing there.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering if maybe, do you feel like they would have needed to have introduced the shepherd before now?
Not necessarily.
Like, the storming of the pit needs to happen pretty quick in season 4, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if maybe they'll like twist Massaria into being that type of
that would suck
person that turns the people against her.
I'm sure she's going to help do that, but I hope she's not like literally the shepherd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's the puppet master controlling the shepherd strings.
Yeah, she's like little Darth Sidious over there or something.
That would be cool. I'm kind of into that.
I'm okay with that. I need a shepherd.
I just want that old guy from season 2 who got his arm cut off, and we're like, oh, I bet that'll be the shepherd.
Yeah.
I hope it's that random guy.
Yeah, please. We need that clout. That's a good idea, Andy. That's totally what they're doing.
Think.
Yeah, she's going to be which is cool. That's like a direct decision Rhaenyra made that's biting her in the ass, you know?
And Massaria doesn't
I don't know what the fuck Allison's she's just going to come back home and be like, no, Helena,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, doesn't she just go mad in her tower for the rest of it?
She makes it through the whole war. So
yeah, she's just in prison for most of the.
And Corlys is in prison and becomes hand to Viserys II. And I wonder when are they going to torture Tyland and stuff?
Yeah, because Tyland
still isn't in custody.
Is he still roaming around the Riverlands like
Last
by
time we
Rook's
saw him,
Rest? Like Aegon just left him wherever he was at?
Well, when he showed up at Harrenhal, it's like that's out the window. I have no idea.
Aegon burned the Mooten men and then hopped on and fucked off, I guess.
Newton
but so but he becomes a huge kind of like benevolent force of the new kingdom. You know, he's actually a pretty good master of or hand.
Agent of peace.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's so much that they can do that is so vastly different from the books, but I'm like into it. Like the whole Rhaena of it all is interesting. Like how is she going to end up joining Daemon theoretically and going out looking for Vhagar?
Well, she looked longingly at Sheepstealer. I don't know if they're going to do the looking for Vhagar thing necessarily.
Well, that would be great if they're looking for Vhagar at the same time Aemond and Aegon are also looking for Vhagar. So there's like the two teams are trying to find the last nuke in the war type situation. That's cool.
And then he's going to tell Rhaena to save herself and start fighting him, and we get the God's Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang, boom.
We're getting God's Eye next season, right?
It's the last season.
Got to.
Oh, is it? I thought we were doing 5. It's 4?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think originally it was 5, but they cut it down to 4.
Okay.
Season 4 is the last season. And
But where does it happen in the pacing of the season? Like,
Do we get 10 episodes, you think, this time?
No,
or we're going to do 8 again?
I hope so. I want 10.
God's Eye needs to be like 6 then.
yeah, because there's got to be maybe not that. They might only do 1 episode of like the Hour of the Wolf and stuff.
Yeah.
Cregan Stark rolling back down.
So then,
He's gonna hang out with
Do you
Black
think-
Alley real quick.
Do you think people are like when Cregan Stark finally rolls into King's
Who?
Landing? Yeah. Do you think like a lot of casual watchers are like, who the fuck is that guy?
Nah, he has a Stark air about him. I wonder if they'll even be able to get the same actor though. You know,
Yeah, he's what, like 60 now?
I know. I
that
guess he
kid
hasn't
blowing
been
up or
doing anything.
something?
No, he's gonna be like, thank God. And then the Dragon Pit's gonna be crazy.
yeah.
People are gonna lose their minds.
Oh, we're gonna see more Dreamfire? We just got that glimpse of
not
Dreamfire.
in a good way. We're gonna see Dreamfire die.
That's so sad. I think gonna open up season 4 with a shot of Dreamfire being all sad, like, woo, 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 woo. My mom's dead. Woo, 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 woo.
Again, she keeps.
Another one.
They keep dying. They keep dying in exile.
Another one.
Little Dragon Khaled. Another one. All right. I think that's it. That's the end of our season 3 coverage, except for the mailbag, of course. So don't forget to write in up ahead. What's next? Well, we got all kinds of stuff down the pipeline.
Oh, for the pod.
Yeah, keep listening to the pod.
Yeah.
Keep listening to the pod because after the mailbag, we're going to start a Twilight marathon. It might seem a weird move. It might seem like a pivot. It's not a pivot. It makes perfect sense.
It's been years in the making.
Really has.
Many years.
Yeah.
I just talked to Kristen Stewart, so I'm ready to go.
That's so fun.
It was so fun.
I've only seen one of the Twilight movies, so
I'm
it's all new for me.
When we covered the first movie many moon ago, I was Now I'm a super fan. I watch that shit to go to
really?
bed like all the time.
My
Oh,
God.
yeah,
See?
all the time.
It's what is it? Hoya season?
Hoya,
It is
Hoya.
indeed.
I just finished that music. It's dope.
Very good. So we got lots of stuff planned for the future. Then we're going into Hunger Games, Rings of Power season 3. Fucking gosh. Don't you
kinds of
go
stuff.
anywhere, folks.
All kinds of
Don't
stuff.
we got you, baby.
Plus stuff we haven't even said. We don't know what we're doing.
Well, you made it sound like we had some secret awesome stuff, and then you played your hand and said, we don't even know.
I just like to keep them on their toes.
Damn it, Steve.
I'm like Ormund. I want to keep people guessing.
I tried to be themed with the opening, and he's a pirate. It's almost 1 a.m. here. We love you guys. I hope you had a good time watching that. We know we did. We had a blast.
Oh, so good.
That's all the time we have for right now. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy.
And I be Steve.
And this was Streaming House of the Dragon. A proper fucking by the North.